Hello and welcome to what we will be doing as a first episode of a reaction or a discussion of an anime that we have just seen. I'm your host, Andrew, and with me I have my buddy, Jay. Say hello, Jay.
What up? Hey, how's it going?
We are two anime fans, and we thought we should, for the first time, watch an anime and give our raw reactions and record it. Hence why we are here.
Let's do. We watched something.
we definitely did. And for the first thing that we decided to do is we watched the first episode of the anime Just Because, coming out fall season 2017. So Jay, tell me about Just Because. Okay, let's preface this. Both of us don't know what this anime is about.
Yeah, it's also an original, too.
It's an original. And, Jay, this anime is up your alley. And this is, like, halfway up my alley.
Yeah, I've been watching too much tropey stuff, I think, lately, because I expected a whole bunch of things to happen, and none of those things happened.
This brings me back to, like, when we both watched, like, Origaru and, like, other stuff like that.
Yeah, because I was sitting there, I was like, okay, I think I know how this is going to play out. And then I was like, oh, wait.
No, I don't. I have no idea how this is going to play out.
The best way to start describing this show, I guess if you want to start with characters, the characters seem interesting. I don't really see any hardcore cliches. We do have the transfer student.
But so I put a couple of notes on mine, and I guess I'll since we jumped to characters, since you jumped to characters so quickly. Yeah, the character designs are really good in this. It's reminiscent to Origaru and some of those where I was kind of getting that similar feel of the animation and the character designs from it. It kind of reminded me like a combination of like the Origaru style and like the Tsukigakiri style that we saw a couple of seasons ago. Do you remember that?
I don't think I caught that one.
Yeah, you did. You definitely did because both of us watched it together.
Did I?
It was that romance anime with the middle schoolers. And how real it was watching those middle schoolers interact with each other.
Oh, it was this show.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I remember this one.
I mean, it's the first episode, so there's really no standout cast members right now, but the designs are all very... I'm really happy with the designs because they don't look generic in a way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean... From what I would say is they all seem like they're fairly organic. They seem like they were written fairly well. I didn't have any contrived moments where characters had some sort of forced interaction where one of them tripped and landed on top of the other one.
Yeah, I was kind of expecting that as well.
I was like, how are we gonna do the first meeting? But they didn't actually address any first meetings in the first episode.
Yeah, so what this seems like this anime is about, let me just take 2 steps back because we forgot to introduce this time, is Just Because seems like an anime about a transfer student coming in back to his hometown after a couple of years.
Yeah, we got it's revealed that his dad has to move a lot for work. And thus, he's a person who's constantly separated from his friends. Like, first he gets separated from his friends when he moves the first time, and then he's separated from his new friends that he made, and now he's coming back, and he doesn't know if he's going to know anyone when he gets there. And sure enough, he actually runs into his best friend.
From, like, a couple years back.
Yeah. And I was actually... I'm excited because we got some sports too. We've integrated
It's clubs. It's clubs. It's sports. It's high school graduation. It's a lot of things.
They're interesting mixes of characters too, because usually your class president is also not a sports person based on cliche anime logic. So,
well, the class president didn't look like
class
a sports
leader. Sorry, you're like the class leader. Yeah, who
oh
was
yeah,
taking all the notes for class. He's also,
I think his name was like Haruno or something.
Yeah, he's also what could presumably be the captain of the baseball club or team. It's unclear at this point exactly what it was, but I like that we seem to have some organic and mixed character narratives that we're playing with, because it's going to create, I think, a more interesting story, because I think everybody has seen enough of the same 6 character designs that get copy-pasted into a lot of these. So
I had that feeling. I think you got that feeling of like, oh, there's gonna be like a love something here.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be a conga line. I don't think we're gonna get a love conga line. But what I do think we're gonna wind up getting is probably
something convoluted.
Two couples.
Yeah,
because it looks.
Yeah, I can see that. I see that.
Because we've got
there's the main transfer student, and then there's the previous class president. Then there's the captain of the baseball club, and then the person in the band.
Yeah, and to what effect, we'll have to see how much they want to mix and match things and cause drama. Because I think this show has actually quite a bit of potential, because it started out with fairly organic characters and didn't hit you with any tropes.
There was a lot of characters. There's a lot of characters that they introduced in the first episode, and they didn't feel out of place like they're anime characters. They felt just like normal students.
Yeah. I think that's really the aesthetic that the show's going for, is they're trying not to have everything be the typical comedy shtick that you see in something like this. So you've got some real characters who have real backstories, not all that uncomparable to something that a high school student of that age would go through.
Yeah, cram school, having fun, getting through clubs. It's very standard high school stuff. But I'm really excited to see how the character relations are in the show.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting. What this show also, you can tell from the first couple of minutes that there's a lot of backstory between a lot of the characters, and they may not share all of it right away.
Yeah, they'll probably start revealing it slowly. But I feel that, because me and you have been throwing around this idea of watching an anime and like reporting on it as we watch it for a while now. And I think this is perfect because we could either be watching something that's going to be like an instant classic or a complete train wreck. There's no in between here.
Yeah, and I know that I know you have a formula for this, and as you know, so do I. I call it my where am I at episode 7 rule.
Yeah. And the way that we're going to format this is that we come here at episode 1, we're going to come back at episode 6 or 7, and then we're going to come back for the end and see how it is.
Okay.
And I'm really excited. This anime has a lot of potential. The animation's really solid. The music, I think that was the first thing that you noticed, that the music was really good.
Yeah, actually, if there's anything that I would throw in, and we'll have to see if they integrate this more in other episodes.
Is the band?
Well, the band, but the whoever wrote this show has a little bit of love for theatricality, and they utilize that within just the plot of the first episode. They slowly place all the characters in different positions, and then they link them all together via the band, and then at the crescendo of the orchestral piece, he hits the home run, and there's kind of this pause in the music, and then there's just a little bit of magic there that's built up and then released.
Yeah, I think that's really solid the way that was done. The directing from that standpoint seems to be really spot on as well. I would have to take more look at the directors and the staff, which I don't have time for right now, but I think when we come back at around 6 or 7, I'll have a better grasp of the staff and the production behind this. But overall, I'm really excited to see where this anime goes.
Yeah, I think it's a fairly blank slate at this point.
Being an original series.
An original series, it could really go anywhere. I'd be curious to see where it goes. I hope that they continue to weave in some of the theatrics that they've put in the first episode. I know I always say it's always good to have a strong first episode. They definitely did that here.
That was I think that's one of the strongest first episodes to this type of genre that I've seen in a while.
Yeah, nothing else is really coming to mind right now as far as super strong first episodes. Because they come out, they introduce who people are, they introduce relationships, and they build in a little bit of magic, and kind of bring the audience on a little journey for 20 minutes. So
honestly, it's really interesting where I feel that I feel like this could have been like an hour-long movie, hour too long movie, and it would just be good as well. Like that, like I just watched the first 20 minutes.
Kind of thing.
Yeah, like Anthem of the Heart, something like that. Overall, really excited.
Yeah, I would say give the first episode a watch for sure. If you're asking, should I watch it? Yeah. Go ahead, watch the first episode. I'd say if you liked the first episode, I hope you join us on this journey and watch week by week to see how this goes.
We won't be watching it week by week, but we will tune in at the halfway point.
Yeah, fair. I will try and make a concerted effort to get through one every week, although I'm notoriously bad at that.
I mean it just for a recording standpoint that we will be back for the halfway point, because... Yeah. But thank you for listening to this short video. And
Alrighty.
until next time.
Sweet. Catch y'all later.